All right, we're here with Tom Hankins, head men's basketball coach at Central Oklahoma for MIAA Media Day ahead of the 2017-18 season. Coach, why don't you just make like an opening statement about your season coming up?
Well, just like everybody else, we're extremely excited about the season coming up and our team, what we have back, the experience that we have, and the new additions that we have. We think that obviously in my 3 years here, this is my third year, and this will be the most experienced team I've had. We've got Corbin Byford, who was a second-team All-Conference player, returning. He's a senior, actually a sixth-year senior, so he's a little bit older than a lot of the guys, and played a lot of basketball. And then Jake Hammond, who came to us last year as a transfer from University of Nebraska. So having 30 games under his belt in the MIAA and kind of knowing what to expect, and we expect a lot out of both those guys, and we're very excited. And we've added a couple of transfers that are also seniors, Division I transfers, in Marquise Grayson from Albany University, and Anthony Robertson comes to us from Texas State University. And both those guys will most likely be in the starting lineup, and we expect really a lot out of those guys. And they've been great additions to our team.
Yeah, that senior class it kind of represents your whole team. It's a mix of returners and newcomers, and you might could split your team right down the middle that way. How does that help you? You have those guys who know about the league and know what they're going to face, and they can help the newcomers.
Yeah, definitely having guys that have been in our program and our system for 2 years, and then having guys that have been in our league for a year or two. It helps in the transition for the new guys, because a lot of times Division I transfers come in and they transfer to Division II schools, and they don't have no idea how good this level of basketball is, and a lot of times they won't realize it until we actually go play and find out.
That junior class, and you mentioned those guys, they've been here with you the whole time, so they're in their third year as you are. Some of them they've been playing a lot of basketball over the last couple of years, and so what do they bring to the team? What do they bring to practice, and what can they do for you?
It's really nice having Jordan London and Josh Holliday, guys that have been here for 3 years, and Cooper Clark, who's a redshirt sophomore, but they've been here my entire time. They've been at every practice that we've had, and they know how things operate, what we expect, and they relay that to the new guys, to all the newcomers. And just having that experience, now we'll head into practice number 5 tomorrow, and we're just a lot more ahead of where we have been the last 2 years because of those guys and the experience that they bring to the table.
I think he was your minutes leader last year as a freshman, Marquise Johnson, and now what did that experience do for him, and coming back as a sophomore, and where's he at trying to move forward?
Oh, Marquise, as a freshman, started every game, I think, and maybe missed one game, but just having him on the floor, he's such a calm, level-headed leader. Just having him back with 30 games under his belt, we expect him to be better than a sophomore. And I think that the minutes that he played last year will definitely be beneficial, and he'll know what to expect, and he'll be able to lead a lot better this year.
You've seen the 2 years through the league where you might be tied for second, and you could end up in 7th. You might be traveling for that play-in game in the MIAA tournament, or you could get a bye in that first round. It kind of has worked out that way. What are you trying to coach the guys or teach the guys to get over that and to get where you can kind of solidify maybe a first round bye?
It's just that every single game is important. And winning on the road, just like any other league in America, winning on the road is very difficult, and you just have to experience it to really understand how difficult it is and how important it is to be focused every night. And 1 or 2 little mistakes on the road could cost you a game. We lost a lot of games last year where we had a lead in the last 3 or 4 minutes of the game. So hopefully that experience will carry over, and we'll know how to close games a lot better this year. And that's what we expect from our team, the ability to close games and finish a lot better.
You've been to Kansas City in the tournament, but what do you want to do, or what are you looking to do this year with this year's team to try to get further?
Well, hopefully we can finish in the top 4. I mean, that's the goal, is finish in the top 4 and get a first-round bye. So we're guaranteed to go to Kansas City, and then take it one game at a time, but stay there a lot longer. I mean, our goal is to win the league and win the tournament, and I think that we've got the talent to do it. We've got a lot better depth. Our transfers are definitely going to make us better. Jordan Hemphill, who's a true freshman from Arkansas, he'll make us better. He's a very good player. And then Fabian Glasgow, who transfers to us from Western Kentucky, he's got 2 years remaining. So we will definitely have a lot of added depth, and that's what hurt us the most last year in the tournament and leading up to the tournament. We were down to 8 scholarship players the last 3 weeks of the season, and so our bench was very short. We were having to play guys way too many minutes, and that had a lot to do with us not being able to close games.
All right, thanks, Coach. Good luck on the season. 2017-18 season tips off November 10th with the MIAA GAC Challenge. Good luck this season.
Thanks, Chris.